Hello, Magic the Gathering players. This is Andy Shorto. Today I'm going to be talking about the leaked release of Dominaria cards coming to the Magic, I guess, community, whatever it would be, card collection. Yeah. They have some new styles of cards. Of course, a lot of the cards released, if you look, don't have pictures. They will be released in due time. I may do a quick video, skim over just the pictures so you can kind of see the new art. But we've gotten a lot. So today I'm going to be covering this new mechanic saga on enchantments. I'm going to cover 3 planeswalkers and just the white. So yeah, let's get started. So Phyrexian Scriptures is one of 2 cards that actually we got pictures for, outside of the weird wonky pictures of the planeswalkers, which may or may not be the exact planeswalkers. We'll see, because it looks like they're kind of not, but they just might not be colored, or they may actually look like that. So we'll see how that turns out when the set starts spoiling. So Phyrexian Scriptures, as this saga enters the battlefield, and after you draw your draw step, add a lore counter to it. So the first lore counter is kind of like a level up effect, or a enchantment planeswalker kind of effect, or whatever you want to call it. But it's kind of a cool. I like the saga effect. So the first lore counter gives you a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature. That creature becomes an artifact in addition to its other types. Also, it doesn't say on the ruling. I think one of the sagas, when we get to it in the whites, I think it also mentions after the third one, you sacrifice the enchantment. But anyways, the second one, destroy all non-artifact creatures, kind of a light callback to Terror, but for or it could be kind of a half of Reaver Demon in a sense. And then the third lore counter, exile cards from all opponents' graveyards. So that's a really good saga. I know for a fact Commander is going to pick all these sagas up, so be prepared to bring, if you have it, bring enchantment removal. So the first 3 planeswalkers: Jaya Ballard, Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, and Karn, Sign of Urza. So we're getting a second Karn finally. So Jaya Ballard, 5 mana, 5 loyalty, add 3 to your mana pool. Spend this only to cast instant sorcery spells. That's cool. So it's definitely kind of a Storm mechanic in a sense, but I don't think Storm will pick it up in Modern. But casual, you could try using it. It's nice that you can actually use it on instants and sorceries. Like you can play this and then start ritualing into other spells that are really cheap. Its second +1 abilities says discard up to 3 cards, then draw that many cards. So you discard 3, draw 3. So it's just Red's version of it's Red's looting effect. Blue's looting effect is the other way around. You draw, then you get to choose to discard. Here you have to discard before you can draw. It says up to 3 cards, then you draw that many. So you could discard 2, or you could just discard 1 and draw 1. And then then her ultimate is when you get an emblem with, whenever you cast the instant and sorcery cards from your graveyard, if that card cast this way would be put into the graveyard, exile it instead. Oh, wait, you may cast it. So it basically, what's the card? I know it's going to probably be on this, Past in Flames. That's what it is. Past in Flames. So it's a Past in Flames emblem, which is really nice. So it might see a 1 of, maybe a 2 of in Storms. But yeah, we'll see if that even comes to fruition. I know for a fact Commander players would probably love picking that up for their red spell slinger decks. Red, blue, green, whatever it is. So Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, 5 mana for loyalty. Draw a card at the beginning of the next end step, untap 2 lands. So you're drawing and you're, upping your land count, which could save you for counter spells. So you could play this and safely leave up a negate or a counter spell or whatever you decide to leave up. Put target non-land permanent into its owner's library, 3rd from the top. And then you get an emblem with, whenever you draw a card, exile target permanent and opponent controls. Okay, that's not bad. So yeah, this is definitely control friendly for me. I don't know about modern. We'll see. How standard, yes. Modern, possibly. Commander, always. So yeah, be prepared to start using this card. uh, Karn, Sign of Urza, 4 mana, 5 loyalty. Reveal the top 2 cards of your library. An opponent chooses one of them. Put that card into your hand and exile the other with a silver counter. Then you -1. Put a card you own with a silver counter on it from exile into your hand. So at least if you don't get the card you want the next turn, if the card doesn't die, or you play the next card after it dies, you can still get that card. Then you -2, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact for creature token, and its power and toughness equal to the number of artifacts you control. So that's always nice. So let's start into the white. I'm just gonna cover the white, and we'll end it there. So Dub, 3 mana. It's aura enchantment aura. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2, has first strike, and is a knight in addition to its other types. Just a knight enchantment. Players get to have fun with that casually. Dauntless Bodyguard, 1 mana, 2/1. Enters the battlefield, choose another creature you control. Sacrifice this, and the chosen creature gains indestructible until end of turn. So you could just choose a creature and just protect it. And it's still a 1 mana, 2/1, which could possibly see some white weenie action in modern. We'll see. Teshar, Ancestors Apostle, 4 mana, 2/2 flying. Whenever you cast a historic spell, which is usually artifacts, legendaries, and sagas, return target creature card from the with converted mana cost 3 less from graveyard to the battlefield. So it's kind of cool, and it's a legendary bird too. So yeah, it's not too bad of a card. I will say that. Will it be played in modern? Probably. It just does die easily, but at least whenever you cast it, you can cast a historic spell, throw this out, and then you can just get a creature card back. So, Knight of Grace, 2 mana, 2/2, first strike. Instead of protection from black, it's hexproof from black. And it gets +1/+0 as long as any player controls a black permanent. So it ends up being a 2 mana, 3/2. And I don't know why they got rid of protection. I understand it could be like definitely game changing. Of course, all they had to do was print instance and sorcery removals, or even just a colorless removal that dealt with like three of any color, deals 2 damage, does 3 damage, something to deal with protection. But they got rid of it, and in place they're at least doing something similar to it. So then this is also based off of White Knight. Invoke the Divine, 3 mana, instant, destroy target artifact or enchantment, and you gain 4 life. Quede, Pride of Femeref, 4 mana, 2/2, double strike. Creatures you control with first strike have double strike. So they basically end up getting double strike instead of first strike. So modern definitely doesn't do it. Maybe standard if it does. Limited always, but also Commander's probably where this card's going to be, especially it's a knight. So knight decks, be prepared. You're going to see some more knight decks out there, and it could be a commander. That's an uncommon commander. Weird, but yeah. Especially if you built all your knights as first strikers. Evra, something witness, 6 mana, 4/4, lifelink avatar, and exchange your life total with her power. It's okay. Just a commander, maybe. Lyra Dawnbringer, 5 mana, 5/5, flying first strike, lifelink. Other angels you control get +1/+1 and have lifelink. So definitely good, viable mono white angel commander. Will this see play in modern? Maybe a 1 of 2 of, but you'd have to build an angel deck around it. Which there are some good 4 mana angels. And a few other, like it may be a random 6 mana angel, but we'll see. Benesh Marshall, 3 mana, 3/3. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. Instantly, any mono white deck in Commander, it may actually see some modern play and some white weenies. So you could turn 2, Honor the Pure, turn 3 this, and then turn 4 a bunch of other white weenie cards, and you're you got some good Lord effects. So, it's not too bad. Uh, Baird, Steward of Argiv, 4 mana, 2/4 Vigilance. Creatures you can't attack you or a planeswalker you control unless their controller pays 1 for each of those creatures. So we got another ghostly prison effect on a creature. They also have a 4 mana angel that does something similar from I think it was Magic Origins. But yeah, this is not too bad. And it's definitely, if you want to go pure mono white for commander, this would be a good commander for it. The pillow fort type strategy where you just, make sure no one attacks you, and then you explode out of nowhere. Urza's Ruinous Blast, 5 mana, legendary sorcery. First time we get it. You can only cast it if you control a legendary creature or planeswalker. And it says exile all non-land permanents that aren't legendary. So that's really interesting. It's a good thing they said non-land, because that would shut yourself down. Seal Away, 2 mana, flash. When it enters the battlefield, exile target tapped creature and opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. History of Benalia, 3 mana, another saga. Sacrifice after 3. Yeah, this, for some reason that saga above didn't say it. For 3 mana, so lore counter 1 and 2 makes a 2/2 white knight with vigilance, and then lore counter 3 knights you control get +2/+1 until end of turn. So yeah, it's not too bad. It's definitely knight friendly, definitely commander friendly. On Sierra's Wings, 4 mana enchantment. It's legendary, gets +1/+1, has flying, vigilance, and lifelink. It's a cool little legendary enchantment. Aura, that's new too. Healing Grace, 1 mana. Here's the better healing salve. Prevent 3 damage that would be dealt of any source, and then you gain 3 life. That might actually see some modern play to counter Lightning Bolt. Oh, I'm going to bolt your face. Well, I'm going to prevent that 3 and gain 3. Take that. Triumph of Gerard, 2 mana, another saga for lore 1 and 2. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control with the greatest power. Then lore counter 3, target creature you control with the greatest power gains flying, first strike, and lifelink until end of turn. So I know there's blue and on, but I'm only going to end at white. So charge creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. A 1 mana instant. That might actually see some play in modern. I don't know. Definitely standard. We'll probably pick it up. It may be a combat trick, and a lot of combat tricks usually don't work, but this one is viable. And then finally, Fall of Thrawn, 6 mana, another saga. Lore counter 1 destroys all lands. Ooh, that's powerful. That's crazy. I'm surprised this isn't like 7 or 8 mana. Wow. 2 and 3, each player returns 2 lands cards from their graveyard to the battlefield. So that's an interesting one. So, but yeah, that is the white Planeswalkers, and then this one. Oh, it does say sacrifice after 3. Haha, I didn't see that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about these cards in the comments below. I'm going to be covering the rest in the next few days, making sure all of them are covered before they start releasing anymore. So again, thanks for watching. Please comment down below what you guys like about the cards I showed today, and you guys have a wonderful day.